And Harden runs right into Jordan up there. And there's so many things.
Good morning, good people. We're rushing to get started here. We're about 2.5 minutes into the first quarter in the debut of James Harden in Brooklyn Nets uniform.
Anthony again pulls the trigger, and that one died on the rim. Durant, look ahead. Harris steps into it. No good.
Bingo.
7-5 lead for the Magic. Vucevic hands it off. Ennis will let it fly. 3-point shooting is not the forte of the Magic.
Ennis has struggled in particular for 3 this season.
Harden. Step back. Off the rim.
As you can see,
It's gone cold after
numerous devices going on here.
Heating up.
9-5.
9-5 Magic. 9-0 run. Bacon. Off the mark. Knocked out of bounds by Green. So the Nets open up 1 of 7 from the field. Magic 4 out of 8. After looking for their first 3-game winning streak of the season. After the 116-109 win over the Knicks on Wednesday night. Half-court set. Anthony gives it up for the Gordon check. And Harris the rebound. Harden whips it to Durant. Baseline drive, and he's fouled. And it's Ennis picking up number 2. It's team foul number 4 at the 8:20 mark.
And these are the type of things that we watch. And the vision of
So
James
Kevin
Harden,
Durant got
you're
fouled.
seeing the whole floor, bullet pass,
He
second
is
sign, Kevin Durant,
at the
catch
free
and
throw
roll.
line.
And for as much as we've talked about James Harden game, you know,
Couple of the homies in
he's also
a
all-time
NBA chat
Houston Rockets for the franchise.
going crazy talking about the game.
One of the few players, I think there's 6.
You dudes
in
are
NBA
welcome to
history
join me
that have
on this platform.
scoring titles throughout the course of a year. So I think that's a huge aspect we're going to continue to see because he understands that just how much of a playmaker he can be with the talent of this group.
Vucevic. They got Jordan. Harden knocks it away.
Harden with a good defensive play.
Harden with a giddy up in his step. Durant and Harden played together 3 years in Oklahoma State. Harden, spin. The ball got deflected and a turnover. Anthony pushes the base. Euro foul on Harris. Some free throws here as the Nets have missed their last 6 shots. And Cole Anthony, New York native. Of course, his dad, Greg, is a colleague of ours here at the S Network. So you will return.
GA.
So happy for him, happy for the family. Cole was one of those prodigies. I asked Greg when Cole was like 11 or 12 and he was watching an AAU game on his iPad. I said, "Oh, is that your son?" He said, "Yeah, can you see me good?" "Yeah, that's good." I said, "Am I good? He could play Division I ball." He's like, "Yeah, no, he could play at Duke or Kentucky." I was like, "He's 11." He's like, "Yeah, but he can." And he could.
Brooklyn Nets turned the ball over.
11-7 Magic.
By the way, Cole Anthony is from Harlem. What up, Cole?
Green helping a bit, pitched over,
What up, Greg Anthony?
vacates the area.
Part of the fam.
Winding down. Off balance delivery. Foul is called.
Cole's mom,
Harris extending.
Crystal, is part of the fam
And obviously, you know, so many questions.
through the
going into
homie
it. You look at this line,
Mike
you look at the
Dean,
personnel, the roster,
who knows
the schedule,
everybody.
the return of Kyrie Irving. There's a lot
Crystal
of questions of how things are going to
is the
work.
wife of Ray, I believe Ray McGuire is his name, a former
But I think this is really
Black
also
Wall Street executive.
smash in this
Some
coaching
words
staff
that you
trying
don't
to figure out
usually see
ways
together.
in which they're going to implement their defensive system, scheme,
And
best utilize
he's doing his thing, campaigning. Small world. Shout out to Billy C. Harlem. He's part of the fam as well. He works at Cove Lounge in Harlem. Durant with a nice bucket there. And foul with a chance to hit the lead to 2.
Isolation, single coverage. Nice job. And you see no room to land up for Durant. Is it crazy to you that now it feels like we've become accustomed to seeing Kevin Durant and the newness of James Harden?
Yeah.
Now that's
Durant's a net veteran.
Right. Like he's been around forever.
What up, Mike Patton? I'm new to this, so I don't know how to like your post or anything. I guess I could say something about it.
Green. Green also was a part of that Oklahoma City squad. Harden. Off the fake. Harris, deep 3. Oh, yeah.
Good ball movement on that possession by the Brooklyn Nets.
I noticed because he didn't have the headband. He's the headband for the hair to keep it back.
Oh, Jordan, get it out of there on Cole Anthony. I think he got to put it down. Birch, the push shot goes. Yeah, I don't want to allude to the idea that his hair was a bit unkempt.
My rule is I do not talk about people's hair. I don't want to talk about my hair.
Right, clearly, that's not my question.
You got a perfect thought.
Hart, kick. Harris again. He's got it.
Orlando might need a timeout here because the Nets are on fire. The Nets up 2.
Space is going to be open, and you're going to have to pick your poison when you're a defense of who you're going to help and cheat off.
That's 9 for Harris. Kick. Anthony short on the 3. In transition, Harden. Scopes it out. Hot hand. Rips out. Vucevic the ball. It's led by 2. 5.5 to go in this first quarter. Harris playing with those 2 fouls. Orlando 1 of 8 from 3. Now 2 out of 9. Vucevic straight.
Of all the things he keeps getting better at each and every year, Vucevic shooting 41% from 3. He's been so effective from deep.
Jeff Green post-up opportunity, and he just cured bacon.
Oh, we're starting early, Bertie.
Hey, why not? It's a Saturday.
Sizzle Saturday.
18-17, Birch jumper, stacked by Jordan. Now it's Harden. Durant the ball fake. Durant hangs. And a foul call in the paint.
So
piling up for the matchup.
This is the first break since we've joined.
Joe Harris, deep one, straight on, and then this time
So
Durant with the assist, almost the same spot.
Now we can put on part of our kid-friendly costume.
Yeah, it's still the most wonderful time of the year. Tis the playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers can bet $1 on any football game to win 100. Just pick a team, and if they win, you win. It's that simple. Because life's more fun with skin in the game.
Okay, so now I got my shades. You know, I'm lit. The Empire State Building is lit. There's some symmetry between me and the iconic building that sits behind me. We have our superhero mask because, you know, not all heroes wear capes, but many do. Not all heroes wear masks, but I do.
Sometimes fatal have occurred, as if certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach,
So,
and changes in lab results.
while we have a break, let's tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Mr. Johnson, aka the COVID Destroyer.
Make it your mission.
You are joining us for the COVID Chronicles, and the Brooklyn Nets have faced their own COVID Chronicles. If I'm not mistaken, Kyrie got infected with COVID. Kevin Durant got infected with COVID. Some of the former teammates may have gotten infected with COVID as well. So, the COVID Chronicles really is something that's worldwide. This is something that we are all fighting collectively, worldwide. Shout out to my mommy, Miss Brenda Victoria Johnson. I carry that in my wallet every day of my life. But it's out the wallet right now.
So he's the new guy.
Check any of my social media. Jack Johnson 1 on Instagram. You'll see plenty of pictures of her.
Certainly very polite. Landry Shamet has now come to the lineup with Brown and Luau Cabarro, and Kevin Durant with a chance to convert on free throw.
And that's part of it, especially when it comes to James Harden. But for all of these pieces, I think there's so much anticipation, excitement, enthusiasm from all of us. But they understand that there's a long road to get to the point they want to get to. And easing their way into it is going to be part of that.
Officiating for tonight, Bill Kennedy, Eric Richard, Ransom. Vucevic.
So I start coughing.
Jordan. Brown didn't know that fast might have been intended for TLC.
Water is a good cure for that.
Rolls to the rim. Jordan had it knocked away and stolen. Right, Bacon. Anthony, post pass. Vucevic. Durant draws the assignment. And the baby hook for Nikola Vucevic. High man with 9.
Tough shot. And he's continued to expand his array of moves, footwork, plays so well with his back to the basket.
Durant, short. Rebounded by Ross. Magic try to go back in front here. Birch mismatch over Shaq for 2.
Birch has size, and beware of Birch on the glass. He was an absolute monster against Boston. 12 rebounds.
Shamet forced the circle with defenders underneath. 21-20 Magic. On the open man, Shamet connects a 3.
Brooklyn Nets back up by 2.
Starting to pick up the momentum in that next game for him. He has talked about it, understands he's a shooter. He's going through a stretch where he has been struggling from the field. He liked the fact that there was no hesitation and shot to the net. They're going to need him. That's a factor in what he does on the floor, being able to open it up.
Birch fills the lane and a whistle, foul called. Free throws coming up for Cam Birch, who would come back to Brooklyn.
So we're going to take another break, giving us another reason to give you our commercials. Join us tomorrow for at least 2 installments of the COVID Chronicles. One will be a tale of good versus evil. Let me see if I can read this real quick for you guys.
The inference is to combine young people's love of sport with the skills that they need to be successful in life. You have options. You can go to you can go to college. Okay, you will like do it. 9 out of 10 of our young people have found jobs or are back in school.
From our workshops, through our caring, you're not by yourself. You're not alone. We're here with you.
They're eager to
Bear with me. I have a lot of devices going on around me. Okay, here we go. What do you call a hulking, violent, lying man-child who is emotional, vindictive, a master of deception, know-it-all, ignoramus, who probably gave me COVID. You call that person the devil. So that is part of the COVID Chronicles for tomorrow. Our hero, COVID destroyer, tackles his most powerful enemy yet, the devil. Tune in tomorrow for that. We here at COVID Chronicles operate primarily between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. No, business hours. But you know, arrangements can be made if you want to do something outside of this window. We are on a very, very powerful platform here in Alphabet, which owns Google, which owns YouTube. So, this is all about numbers. And if you saw the first edition of COVID Chronicles, you took a journey with us in the past, and we ended up at 10,030 BC. So there's a reason why that's the number that we stopped at. So for now, we can do business, great business, sponsorships, appearances, the sort, starting with that number. But if you are
All of our prayers and best thoughts are with him.
if you are a bigger company
Reggie Perry
with
is
a
in
bigger
the game.
budget,
To see him a lot more.
go for the zero.
Another hit from Kevin Durant. 9 points for Durant, 25-22. Gordon back in, try to back door. It's intercepted by Durant. They wanted a kick ball. Durant, the bounce, and it was offline. Leaking from TLC. Turnover, Brooklyn.
3-point lead by the Brooklyn
And
Nets.
just once again, we talk about this so often, but once Kevin Durant squares you up and faces you, there's nothing you can do but hope that he misses it. That is unguardable. That's against a guy, Aaron Gordon, 6'8". He's got size. He puts his hands up, but because of the height, because of the release point, it's just too good.
Jordan Bone is in. First time for the Magic. James Harden returns for the Nets. He replaces Kevin Durant. Foul away from the ball on Bruce Brown, who is coming off a fantastic game in the victory over the Nets. 15 points, 14 rebounds. They shot 48% in that game. And that also is skewed based on what they did down the stretch. They finished strong against New York. Jazz trying to use his body with Gordon. Mismatch. Holy ball. Pick it out. Off the miss. Ricochets to Shen. Harden to the cutter. The layup goes to Reggie Perry.
James Harden makes it look so easy. I mean, that may be been the first time they slapped hands. I'm not sure how much time Harden and Perry have got together, but it's so nice to watch it.
Leak out. Harden will get his hands on it, and they will jump it up. Gary Clark is in the game for Orlando as Steve Clifford tries to mix and match.
It's so nice to watch the ease in which Harden makes the game for his teammates. And clearly, you're looking at a ball screen, two players are in
Yeah, slow.
and have to focus on James Harden.
I'm sorry? Yeah. This is a kid-friendly environment.
And this goes back to the loss of Jared.
So we believe the kids like the glasses and the symmetry between me and the Statue of Liberty behind me.
Hey, look good.
Thank you.
I got another little med for you, okay?
Okay.
Let's scan your bracelet.
So I am in the hospital.
Yes, you are.
Uh, and this is, I don't know if she wants to reveal her name, but this is a boss nurse.
Who?
You.
Oh, thank you. You don't know my name?
Yes.
You don't know my name?
I would probably guess the wrong name.
Why did you guess?
Allison?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks. It takes a boss to know a boss.
I was just gonna say the same thing, dude.
Great minds think alike.
Do you want the lidocaine patch now or later before bed?
Later. And bed is going to be pretty late tonight.
Oh, that's fine. You think you could finish that for me?
Yeah. And then we're over 2 liters.
Good.
We will have dinner coming soon.
Yes, it is.
Please, if you can warm it up before it comes in.
Professional sports, and a elite level player that can do it all, but this is
Can you warm it?
Yeah, probably. Thank you.
Can you warm it?
She is. She's popping in the microwave right now.
Thank you. So we have 3 people watching live right now. So, we're going to make a little joke about my uncle right now. I'm communicating with different people on different platforms. So my uncle says, "What's happening with you? What you checking out COVID Chronicles?"
Yeah.
So I think COVID Chronicles are pretty, explanatory that I have either defeated COVID a first time. Well, I have probably defeated COVID the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I may have gotten COVID a second time, but I'm
Really?
not quite sure if that can happen in 5 days. But I tested positive the first time back on December 27th. Got out the hospital on a week ago. That would be January 9th, if my math is correct.
Mm-hmm.
10th, 11th, 12th, wanted to come back to NYU Langone on Wednesday. Wanted to come back to NYU Langone on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was sabotaged by the devil that we will be talking about tomorrow in COVID Chronicles. And I was sent to Montefiore.
Right.
Now, this was a concerted effort to sabotage me. So,
Oh.
thank you.
I like your glasses.
Thank you very much.
All right, where are we putting this?
How about we move this stuff and that stuff and put it here?
Put it here.
Yeah. And you can give me this stuff.
Just like this. Why don't we put the computer right here for now?
Well, we can't do that. I'm live.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah.
Oh, so we can't just this off
This
the
off
plate?
the tray. Yeah. And sorry, guys, life takes control over a basketball game, but wrong glasses. Wow.
Can you reach all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was special for a moment. 1 point lead. No, the game is back tied Opening 30 seconds of the second quarter.
All right, you enjoy that, okay? I'll be back.
Thank you.
Call me if you need, okay?
Oh, you know
have
I,
everything?
you know I will.
Yeah.
But I mean, well, if you can, I've seemed to have found or misplaced some of my cords.
Your cord?
Yeah, something was smoking earlier. No, on this side.
Oh, the red one?
Yes, I need the right one.
Well, how about we wait till we clear off the table? After dinner, we'll do the cords, okay?
The most important one is the black one for the laptop. Because we don't need this.
Is it dead?
No, but
All right, how about we do it after dinner?
we need to do it now because I don't know if I will finish dinner fast
So
enough.
this black one?
The big black. No, the big. I'll take that, but the big black one.
This one?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, you take this in.
Yep.
And this one's plugged in, okay?
Okay.
Good? We rolling?
No. Oh, I gotta plug it in. Duh. If you could pass me some water. Thank you. Okay.
Kicking?
I'm sorry?
Is it charging?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, I'll be back, okay?
I will be right here.
So quickly. And if you start scoring, you can do it in
35-31. Low Cameron picked up by Clark. Screen from Perry. Disjointed set here. Perry didn't realize that pass was intended for him. Harden cleaned it up. Off the rim. Ball with the ball.
One of those James Harden
Over the head of
threes.
speed. Shannon got a hand and intercepts. Harden accelerates to the James Harden.
Harden with a bucket there.
From James Harden is so fun to watch, and for a defender, impossible to figure out what he's going to
Shooting
do.
foul on the
And
net.
that's all about his reads. I mean, his brilliance with the basketball in his hands. You see the Euro, get past players, the body control that comes along with it. But right there, he can be at a certain pace and speed, and all of a sudden, when he sees that gap, turns on the net, and he's good night.
Aaron Gordon.
So we have a turkey burger
James Harden is now up
for dinner.
It's the most on the team, so Steve Nash was asked prior to the game. Minutes restriction? We'll see. We don't want to run the battery down on the new Christmas.
I chuckled. He was so good, but that's the battery is no secret. It's part of James Harden getting here, and he's not getting himself back into the conditioning.
I usually eat my soup first.
Claiming I did not touch it, but he ransom saw it differently. So it's called a double tip. Second turnover. They had only 6 the other night against the Knicks. Oh, will loop it for Gordon. 7 to shoot. Switch. Green extends. Gordon can't hit 3. Harden hooks it over the ground. Starting to find their rhythm here offensively. For the tie? No. Rebound Green. Didn't see Ross there, but the Nets retain. 7 to shoot. The roll to the rim by Green. Foul called. No shots though. It'll be team foul number 2 on the Magic. Magic bench has outscored Brooklyn 16 to 5. And we'll get some changes here. Shannon will sit. Kevin Durant will check in. Tyler Johnson is available. He had been out because of COVID safety protocols. Harden kick. Along with Cameron brings out. That's lost 3 out of 4 against Orlando last season. Magic just had their number. Vucevic short.
Chicken noodle soup
38% shooting.
with the water on the side.
Changes that in a hurry. Book it for 3.
Most of the efficiency numbers change.
Game tied, 36. 7:40 left in the second quarter.
Tighter defense there from Brown on Ross. Screen Vucevic. Clark for the 2. Remained out. Rebound Vucevic. Hands it to Gordon. Slams it down.
Aaron Gordon with the dunk and the new look for this season with the cornrows.
And that's an area that the Nets, prior to this, they struggled.
Harden goes behind the back.
Jeff Green for 3.
Yes, sir. James Harden.
COVID. That was a COVID 3.
Steve Nash said he is brilliant at reading the floor and using his instincts. Gordon had it knocked away, and the Nets come away with 3-2 to nothing. Brown shifted gears. And
He threw them all the way.
Durant thought Brown was going to take it all the way in. The layup.
So we will have another intermission.
James Harden's eyes in this play. He's looking, gets his back wide open. Look for Jeff Green thanks to the courtesy of James Harden.
So again, tomorrow we at COVID Chronicles would like to do 2 segments. First segment, the battle against the devil. COVID Chronicles, the devil. We'd also like to do COVID Chronicles, female Christians, women in Christianity, something like that. And on Monday, we're going to do something like COVID Chronicles, I Still Have a Dream. Moving forward, January 24th will be BVJ Day. BVJ obviously being my mom, Brother Victoria Johnson. Here's her picture again, which I carry in my wallet. And then January 25th will be another special edition of COVID Chronicles with Mr. Dallas Lee Bell, a man that I am humble enough to say knows more than me about Harlem and many things. And we're going to be privy to his extraordinary knowledge about Harlem kings and queens.
And Jackie Wilson, all being hosted by Nets personality Allie Love. To learn more about how you can join the discussion, visit facebook.com/BrooklynNets. NBA teams playing January 14th to the 18th will wear custom Nike MLK Day warm-up t-shirts designed in collaboration with the NBA Players Association, MLK Foundation, and Martin Luther King III. One of the shirts features the words of MLK's time speech at the March on Washington on 28, 1963, while the back reads, Honor King, with lettering adorned with Dr. King's signature. Both messages are printed.
So I am somehow losing devices here.
Memorial Park on April 8, 1968.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. Nets will be in action. Martin Luther King Day, taking on the Milwaukee Bucks here in Brooklyn. They will be on TNT. Out of the timeout, though. Take it out, Aiken. Caught. And it's rebounded by Brown. Ball down low, go cross court, extra feet. Harris, corner, Jay. Yes. Joe Harris. Got it for it.
It's a beautiful thing to watch. A nice look out by TLC and equipment management of Bruce Brown. And it's very interesting to see just the tempo, the pace of this group, how that's able to vary depending on what the lineup looks like.
74 straight games with a 3 for Joe Harris. The whole team on Vucevic. Ball fake. Step back J for Gary Clark.
Brooklyn Nets up one, about 5:40 left in the second quarter. Let's hope that I can make it to halftime without pulling in Lamar Jackson and running to the bathroom. But we'll do what we have to do. You know, that's what heroes do.
42-41.
Heroes do what they most do.
Takes the opening and blows the layup.
You know, and there are some heroes in the NBA, some that we know about, some that we may not know about. LeBron James is probably the biggest hero in the NBA. But there are more, not as popular as him, who are also heroes.
Harris open again. Sure. Long rebound. Down by Clark. Lead feed for both. Love it. Could be there, and Brown couldn't save it clean.
And just a feel off the break and transition, you're going to see Joe Harris is in the corner, and Kevin Durant aware that as soon as he catches the ball, Bacon's going to come out to contest him, wide open.
I don't know who Mr. Smith is, but
Durant hitting his head
if it's
that layup, James Harden,
one of my dudes from high school,
keep going. This is
what up?
A great friendship too that we're
Across the world.
On the floor. You'd love to
In Germany.
of all of these players. How do you do it?
Well, Anthony needs some help. Harden steps in for the steal. Harden moves it ahead. Rips it. The Harris reverse layup. A bit of beauty. The Beard leading the break. (44-41) Brooklyn. Bacon feeds the post. Vucevic from Durant. Vucevic. Beautiful work from Nikola Vucevic, an all-star in 2019.
That was a tough finish, too. There's a lot there of what we see out of Nikola Vucevic. He's had a 10th season every single year. He's added to his game.
Pull up Durant. Splash. And Steve Clifford. Seen it up. As they're starting to pick up their rate of success.
The defensive play here by James Harden.
So another
and
commercial coming.
Get used to it. That's a part of what number 13 can do.
So they run commercials. We do our own commercials. So once again, you're here with COVID, Mr. Johnson, aka COVID Destroyer. You can always reach us on youtube.com/Sports. But you can also reach us because we are a team of consultants. You can reach us at Harlem D. Johnson at harlemconsulting.com. Again, we are here for your consulting needs, big or small. We have expertise in many fields, including STEAM, formerly known as STEM, all types of Black history, including how we use theme to get back to the year 10,030 in the first episode of the COVID Chronicles. In the second episode of COVID Chronicles, we dealt with COVID Chronicles Kings and Queens of Harlem. And then today is, the debut of James Harden. Tomorrow is about women in Christianity. And of course, MLK Day on Monday, BBJ Day coming January 24th, the dedication to my mom.
James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving bring to the table that this Nets franchise just has not seen before.
And he should have won it that year. He did. Tim Duncan got the honors, incredible player, Hall of Famer, had a brilliant season. Trout was called Vucevic, but Jason Kidd was the MVP of the NBA in 2002. Just didn't get the award. So out of the timeout, Steve Clifford, who has done a fantastic job with this Magic franchise, third year as the head coach, playoffs in back-to-back years. Frustration right now. Harden takes the opening, swings it. Durant comes to Durant. He gets
good steal
like he's gonna jam it.
by Orlando Magic.
Cole Anthony stepped in as a starter with the injury of Markelle Fultz, done for the season. Cam Birch off the mark. Shot down there by Green. Harden crosses. 10 to shoot. Good defense there from Anthony. Harden fed off. Fade. Got it.
Harden puts the
That's a youngster.
Nets up 5. 2:25 left in the first quarter.
Inside the arc, Cole Anthony, no. Durant will handle it for Brooklyn. Harris, ball fake. Harden has a screen. Whip it out for Durant. Fade off one leg. Kevin Durant is a machine.
But that play all began, the possession was the ball move. Driving kick, everyone moving in on the action.
16 for Durant. Inside out, Vucevic is a terror against Brooklyn. Another 3.
He's been tremendous. And give credit to Orlando. How they have been generating offense in areas they have struggled.
Harris, side rim. So the Nets are now 6 of 19 from three-point territory. Orlando is 5 of 23. That's 22%. It's not stopping Vucevic, though. Behind by Harden. On it up. Oh, Green finishes! It looked like that ball might float out of bounds. Instead, Green snares it and lays it in one motion.
The thing that is so evident with this group is how great a feel everyone on the floor has.
Harden has 7 assists. Vucevic has another deuce.
It has been a thing of beauty to watch the deliveries of James Harden and some others, but Steve Nash they talked about how they feel like they have a high IQ team, and that comes in the sense that they just know how to move, how to be available, how to get open for their teammates.
Oh, no look, Harden. But Jordan had it stripped. Foul is called as the Magic were coming the other way.
Take a look at James Harden's eyes. What he sees and how he feels it, and already you see Jeff Green. And head on the play, and just puts it right in a perfect spot. That was a great catch and finish there for Jeff Green. But he will lead you to the cup. Talk about passing players open. It's such an aspect of how brilliant James Harden can be with the ball in his hand.
Harden, 8 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Vucevic off the double board. He dives to the rim. Big shot, no, but a foul.
Nets up 4. 28 seconds left. It's going to be a close
At the half, Ryan Russo,
score
Richard Jefferson,
at the half.
Harden highlights. Michael Brady has the coach's report. So here it gets fairly quiet from Aaron Gordon now with 6 points, 4 rebounds.
And he, in many ways, playing a role when Markel looks like down and missing some of those ball makers. Steve Clifford essentially said, "So you're going to move forward. You're going to be initially in the offensive line. You're going to be organizing more, controlling it. A lot of responsibility for Gordon just trying to use the versatility that he brings to the table."
Magic come in at 6 and 6. They are last in the NBA in assists. So 4-second difference shot clock the game. That's Ray Durant switch.
We have a couple of people watching. Hopefully, the audience grows in the second half. Nets up 2 as we move to the second. We move to halftime.
He and his teammates leading the Magic by 2.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch over to the NFL game. Now, I don't know how I feel about the potential of doing business with the NFL. You know, we are past marching. Some people agree with that. Some people don't agree with that. What I have learned in my lifetime is that most decisions are made behind closed doors. So if you are lucky enough to have access to those people, then you can really make a lot of change. So here we go. We will shortly be taking a bathroom break. Uh, Maybe I'll leave you with a little music. Uh, we will keep the music low, or maybe we'll leave the TV on so you can catch up with what's happening in the NFL game between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Green Bay is favored. Um, the game was tight last time I looked at it, but of course, I have been with you guys here. Now, an organization about like the NFL, I'm unsure about doing business with them, but you know, one of those big checks from the NFL would certainly be persuasive. And there's an expression: money talks, bull walks. So, you know, I am someone that believes in that expression, someone who knows it to be true. Okay, we are in the fourth quarter of the game. Green Bay is up 7. So let's listen in.
Things over on the 3rd and 16. And now this from City Farm. Hey man, I appreciate that Rogers rate on my insurance so much. Where are you in today?
Rogers rate? You know, State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Really? That's up. Alright. Driver. I come down yet? No Rogers rate, huh?
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor.
I love these Allstate commercials, so I definitely would welcome an opportunity to work with somebody like Chris Paul or Cliff Paul. Third and 16 for LA Rams. Not going to get it as expected, you know.
And this time it's Rashawn Gary coming in from Jared Goff's left side, just driving it all the way back. Forcing Jared Goff out. Here it comes right here. This is a great job working against Andrew Whitworth. Gets him back.
So sometimes we will go live with the COVID Chronicles. Other times we will share things, preferably when we're doing business. It is between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here at the COVID Chronicles, we have goals. One of our goals is to be in Las Vegas next weekend. We may be taking a red eye out there. Hi, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, 1 second. I'm giving report. Okay, we'll be in.
Sure. Okay, thank you. You know, one lesson to any of the young people out there. It's good to show appreciation to people. All heroes don't wear capes. We know that to be true. These heroes without capes that are helping us are doing something special. We need to tell our heroes we appreciate them all the time. Not less, more. They need to hear it more. They need to be appreciated more. Hot tea. I have had it sitting there for a while, so it's not as hot as I would like it, but you know, pretty hot. So again, we are perched atop Johnson Manor or Mansion. We are here primarily for the NBA's Brooklyn Nets, but at halftime, we are taking a break to check in on the Green Bay Packers and the LA Rams. So here at COVID Chronicles with Mr. Johnson, you know, again, we've been in the sports industry for over a decade. So we primarily cover the NBA, the UFC, boxing, tennis, baseball, WWE, you know, and there are more interests in that, but that's it. So there was almost a disastrous play for Green Bay. Someone hurt on the field. We have 1 hour, 55 minutes, almost 1 hour into this. I'm having fun. You know, and why not talk to your friends online when you have time to do it? I'm eating a little dessert now because we've had our chicken noodle soup with the water on the side. Chocolate chip cookie now. Amazon, another big company, excuse me, along with Amazon Web Services and Whole Foods, you know, companies that cut big checks we like. And again, we're all about the financial empowerment of Black people and other people, Black people, people of color, white people. The reason why white people come last is they've been on top in this country and around the world for a very long time. We better take this bathroom break pretty soon before we get stuck here.
Area they were trying to avoid, that 3rd and 7.
And we don't really have to go back, but you know, Green Bay with the first down. As I eat this cookie, no pun intended, this is a child-friendly environment. But as we eat this chocolate chip cookie, if my cousins in Baltimore are watching this, I do not eat like a baby. I do not eat like a baby.
Communication right there. I mean, it's tough to beat when you can have everything lined up and it's just hand signals and emotions to get you into a different plane. Very close.
The key to beating COVID is water. Keeping in mind, okay, the Packers just broke the game open. They went for a big play. They got the big play. is now 31, soon to be 32, 14. And I suspect with a 14-point lead, the Packers will secure victory in this game and be in the AFC Championship next week. Oh, excuse me.
So there's the big fake, the big play action fake. You're setting it up all game for the shot. And the reason this works, the reason Allen was on, is able to get between 40 yards and 1 like that and get on top is because he does all the dirty work in the run game. He's the guy that's coming down inside to dig out safeties. He's coming in to crack defensive ends and linebackers. I mean, Devontae Adams has so much respect for what he does in his role. And because he does those things, it creates that opportunity where as he comes down inside and you've got a hard play action fake, Troy Hill and George Floyd are moving up because they think it's run. And then all of a sudden he's behind them. Deep for the touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers. Part of Aaron Rodgers in this mental floor offense has been the play action. He has been lethal this year. 21 touchdown passes off the play action. No interceptions. That's by far the best in the league. The Jones for the Rams. We heard 21 touchdowns on the play action. That's a joke. That's unbelievable. And we talked at the very top about how good this defense is at letting a play like that happen. And it's that patience all the way through the game where you're committed to the run, and then you have that design using Allen Lazard because of his blocking skills to be the guy to get behind the secondary of the Rams for the big touchdown. Packers have rolled up 452 yards against the number one defense in the NFL. Now the Rams have a lot of work to do. 2 touchdowns, 6:44 to go. And their side to Woods, who looks to make their move, but he's taken down at the 49.
Rams a big first step.
The one thing that
Look, nearly 10-yard game on first down.
where they feel like they're putting the ball all the way back into the game. Spilled it, but could not bring it in. It'll be a 3rd down. Really nice job. Watch him read the eyes of Jared Goff. You see him deliver right there on the break. He makes his break right in front. Tough to get to that club on the left hand. President come back and play on 3rd down. Let's go quickly to the right. They're going to get the 1st down. So Akers gets the 1st down. Drive continues. Obviously, the clock is not for now. Here in 6 minutes, they've got 2 timeouts. Go middle on 1st down. And short pass to Woods, and it's incomplete. I think the big thing when you talk about time and timeouts right now is what happens when that Green Bay Packer offense comes down back out on the field, regardless of what you do here. I mean, quickly get another opportunity to come on the field, and right now they're playing very well. The first time really here in the second half, that was really giving them all that offensively the Packers did.
I suspect we're going to miss our opportunity to take it back to them.
Set the 3 now.
Bad job of estimating time. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Getting tied at 55-55.
11 points for the Beer.
Space creation, that is typical of what I'm used to seeing out of Harden.
Vucevic again. He's having a terrific season. And the Nets had no answer. Durant's got the angle, and he's got the deuce.
So they're in a tempo of 4.5-court offense, a slower pace, taking your time getting into your sets, and off of that, quick early offense.
To the cup is Ennis. So a team that has really struggled scoring. Green on the main basket. The Nets get down the floor in a hurry. Attack mode. And Steve Woodward will take a timeout.
I see you, but get ahead in transition. It has been fun to witness.
Excuse me.
Go down and then there you go. Once again, Jeff Green on the run. What a finish.
Touchdown.
Yeah, it's still the most wonderful time of the year. It's the playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers can bet $1 on any football game to win 100. Just pick a team. And if
Lockdown turn.
it's that simple.
With the respect for the view. Thank you, brother.
So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
It is an incredible view. I am blessed to be here with this incredible view.
With moderate to severe Crohn's disease,
You just pinned your message at the top
just don't always
because, hey man,
So I talked to my doctor about Humira.
you're telling the truth.
We still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after
This is a hell of a view.
the majority of people in Humira suffer significant symptoms as little as 4 weeks, and many
We're blessed
Humira
to be at a place like this. But, you know, in the simplest form, we're blessed to just be here, especially after last year. You know, 2020 was a tough year for us all. So if you're still walking, ooh, we lost the cookie. If you're still walking the face of the earth, you're blessed. We could easily not be here. But we are, and that's a blessing.
Time to take a look behind the numbers presented by the New York Lottery with that made 3. It's 2,350 now for James Harden. He is 5th all time in that category. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Steph Curry, Kyle Korver, top 4.
Impressive list of shooters. Say that much.
Harden now with 11 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. And he's obviously new to the team, getting accustomed to the field. There aren't plays being called. They're just playing, figuring it out as they go. The way Durant is fouled by Cole Anthony.
Brooklyn Nets down 1.
We saw spurts of this first half. We're seeing it quite a bit early on in this third quarter. Getting it, he looked to push early offense for the Nets. And to your point about just how you're playing and kind of lying about the seat of man, I think we'll
To see if they play meets the criteria for a clear path.
Thank you, Bill.
sometimes
They're talking to us.
So we're checking out for a clear foul to the basket play. I don't believe it was.
Looked like Durant. To me, Cole Anthony had gotten to the spot. Yes.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be a fairly quick case.
Don't forget about us.
One last look at the monitor. Looks like they were ready to move on. Bill Kennedy, Derek Richardson, Easy Ransom. And there is a reset game clock.
After further review, a common foul has been ruled.
Thank you, Bill. Very clever.
I'm very impressed with these officials. They're communication on camera skills.
100%.
Feel like they can take our jobs, not your job.
Do they have like a Zoom boot camp on how to do this during the offseason?
I don't know.
I'll investigate that.
Please do.
Nets are down by 1. 8:20 to play in the third. Nets had a season low 6 turnovers, their fewest since December of 2015 against Miami. That was the other night against the Knicks. They turned it over 14 times tonight. Jordan hands to Harden. Holds it up. Ribbing in.
Nets back up 1.
Nets go back in front. Harden has 13. Post up opportunity for it. They get it down low, and Ennis lost it. Durant ahead for Harden. Harden lines it up. Off the mark. Cole Anthony, athletic lead guard, just 20 years old. Star at Malloy. Then went to Oak Hill for a year. Vucevic turns the corner. Ennis extra feet. Bacon. Cross. Floater. No. Vucevic could not get it to drop. And Durant knocks it off of Vucevic. The question, did it hit Durant when he was standing out of bounds?
Let's take a look. And
So it hits Vucevic, yeah, it hits Durant.
that's a situation that we can use Durant coming in to try to preserve that possession. It's the game rebound that you're talking about. Vucevic had got an inside position off that play on DeAndre Jordan.
Kennedy.
You're getting sleepy.
Stop play here before the inbound from Ennis. Well, there's a question of shot clock. Ennis will trigger in, 7:27 to go in the third. Anthony picked up by Harden. Gordon lines it up, and he cans it from the outside. Eric Gordon, major athlete, brings a 7-foot wingspan with a 6-foot 8-inch frame. And at 62-61 measure. Hart thought he was going to get fouled. He ends up passing to Green. Green using the screen. Trying to force it. Popped it up. Jordan again and out of bounds on Brooklyn.
Whereas he's pointed out the turnovers by the Nets, and this certainly has been an issue throughout the course of the season. And new players move through getting ready here, but a lot of turnovers we saw is that just in traffic around the basket, in some regards trying to force plays or force passes. That's going to be part of just everyone getting used to one another, used to where they're going to be on the floor, the rhythm of the offensively and the cadence, which how they're moving.
Ken Birch back in to replace Gordon. Vucevic leads it for Birch. And a pull-up. Jay is smooth. And once again, Bacon. Durant crosses, takes it all away. The Durant dunk with a purpose.
My goodness, Kevin Durant slicing through the defense. That was a quickness in his first set.
20 points now for Durant. Stretch out his record 10 straight. Hanging and hitting. Double Bacon. Durant answers full time for three.
Get him on the inside, get him from the outside, showing off the array of places on the floor that Kevin Durant is deadly from.
Push shot. Cole Anthony gets the roll.
Say this much, the response of Orlando after buckets, after plays throughout the course of this game, they've been impressive.
Durant loses it out of bounds.
Absolutely dynamic. And Kevin Durant goes right to the basket, and then no one picks up the basketball. Kevin Durant with the knockdown three-pointer. Nice swing and for KD, all four of this offensive group, trying to get into a flow. And we've seen some nice passing. But also, you want to see guys taking some of those quick looks, quick action.
Brown and Malone Caparro are in for Brooklyn. Harden and Green to the bench. Harden down 13 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Green has scored 9. Bruce Brown yet to attempt a field goal. Malone Caparro yet to score. 7 to shoot. Durant trying to make it happen. Good find. Brown rips out on a 3-ball. Anthony early on bench. Harris picks him up. Cross. Pocket pass. Out of bounds off Brooklyn.
That's where Kevin Durant has been so good on the defensive end. Just making sure to shore up some of the gaps. He's long, he can get in passing lanes, he's got active hands, but positionally, you find it in the right spots that allow him to make plays.
Terrence Ross will check in. He replaces James Ennis. Bacon's in double figures with 10. Anthony. Ross, extra feed. Vucevic. Again and again. Nikola Vucevic has been fantastic. 22.
Vucevic is
Orlando up 5.
That's part of the bigs, and the 5 being able to pull you out.
Harris trying to hit Jordan underneath. The ball was tipped, so that's will retain the 14 to shoot.
Coming up on one
And
of
this is going
their
to be a work in progress, and we know that DeAndre Jordan
biggest
playing
leads
that
of the
center position,
game.
when you have a 5 that can stretch you and get from the outside, that's where it has your defense.
Harris forced to give it up. Shot clock is down to 6. Nearly a turnover. Brown wheels inside. Jordan can't get it to go. He gets knocked in, but Bruce Brown in the right spot.
Man, he's so good around the basket. His anticipation for those offensive rebounds, his aggressiveness, and athleticism that he brings to the table to be able to finish.
Anthony all the way to the cup. Well, Anthony's got good speed, quickness, and can glide to the rim.
And he's continuing to grow. I mean, this is the 5th start that he's getting in a row.
Malone Caparro on GLC 3. 73-71, his first points of the night. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Vucevic. 3-ball.
They didn't even think twice about it. And he saw how much space Jordan was giving him. As soon as the ball was coming to him, he was ready to catch it.
It's actually nice to have our privacy back.
9 straight games with 25 or more for Kevin Durant, a team record. Anthony rimming in from downtown.
Yeah, man, baskets are open. And for as good as we've been talking about Cole Anthony being, he came into this game shooting about 18% from 3.
Durant, too strong, long rebound to Ross. 79-74.
What up, Davian Crockett? You're a funny guy. He asked, is Katie balding? And the next question was, hey, homie, you rich or something? Because that penthouse ain't cheap. So I'm rich in heart, rich in spirit, but unfortunately not rich in wallet. Well, you know, you guys can help me get there.
Loose ball foul against the Magic.
Oh, look at the cross, step through. He got tapped. He still gets the finish.
Excuse the singing, but this is a classic. Smokey Robinson cruising.
The future of auto insurance is here. You've never been better. Also, give a call today.
Maybe we should start working on this turkey. We've left the top on it, but I suspect. Hello. I need to go to the bathroom. Not an emergency, but sometime soon.
Okay, I'm gonna come in a little bit and I'll walk with you.
Okay, thank you. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. Impressive.
When I think about what really matters to me, it's the places I go, the people I love, the experiences that make me me. That's what life's about, right? And whenever I use my card, I'm getting
This actually tastes more like a veggie burger.
That gets you closer to the things you love. Visit HawaiiAirlines.com.
Brooklyn Nets memberships bring fans together for the ultimate access exclusive fan experiences. Join the Nets family with the Brooklyn Nets season ticket membership. 718-NETS-TIX or visit BrooklynNets.com to place your deposit tonight. Check out the Nets' upcoming schedule. It's brought to you by Barclays Center. Nets taking on the Bucks Monday night. TNT has got the coverage, and then here on Yes. Nets are in Cleveland for 2 games in Ohio. Wednesday night, Friday night, that's the front end of a back-to-back. Miami in town Saturday night, of course. You've got you covered here on Yes. James Harden in his Nets debut,
Stephen B, I think it would be illegal for me to stream the game. So the best I can do for you is sound. I hope that is enough for you. 79-76.
James Harden, the durability that he was shown. But I imagine he wants to be on the floor. He wants to be playing as much as possible. And for him getting back into the game shape he wants to be in, what better way than actually playing heavy load game?
So it's Harden, Brown, Lavelle, and Reggie Perry. Magic with Gordon, Birch, Ross, Clark, and Bone. Hard handles. Hard got bumped.
Should be an offensive foul.
It was him doing the bumping.
Indeed.
Offensive foul. So the basket is waved off.
Yeah, and that looks like with your color, you see a little bit of push off there, the extension at the end.
That is the 6th turnover for James Harden.
The physical strength, you see that's where you see the strength of his play.
Of course, that here, Ross tries and kicks for Gordon, 8 to shoot. All of Cameron trying to fight through that screen. Gordon wins. Harden splits defenders, loses the ball, foul is called. 13th foul on Magic, first in the last 2 minutes. But it is going to be a shooting foul for James Harden. It is Birch who picks it up. All of the next free throws came in the first quarter where they went 10 of 10. And the announcer Jinx.
Richard Jefferson is definitely sitting watching playing.
He is. There's a lot of it. Even if it doesn't connect it.
I'll tell you this much, Bertie. I blame everything on him.
Yes.
So,
Great. 79-77. Hard now with 14 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. Foul called on the floor, 17 foul on Brooklyn. And first in the last 2 minutes, Magic will have it on the side with 1:45 to play. Coach Brown is trying to make his case. Holiday for Birch. Ross gets a touch. Gordon asking for it. Taps it out. It's 7 to shoot. Ross, ready position. Air ball.
They were very active in a lot of defense possession, but you see the communication, the talking on the rotation. I feel it was a really nice job when he's matched up with a bigger player down the post.
And more free throws. James Harden. It's the foul call on Gordon. The Nets. Well, that's at the free throw line for 3.
And you see the reach by Gordon through that play. Nice job by.
Harden can give the Nets a lead again
With
3 free throws.
Where, you know, we talk about the mind of James Harden and how much he was poured into this trial to get that. And if you understand it, even the setting up his down of angles, how he's going to utilize those ball screens. We know he can do in the ISO, but also.
Mr. Radio Raheem, how are you?
And each home game this season, essentially.
You're in the hospital, right?
Correct.
You're there to get well, right?
Correct.
And what I'm asking you to do is your professional career is something that you need to get back to when you're well. Don't fuck with your YouTube or your social media as far as that kind of stuff goes right now. Right now, you're doing something that's going to require all your attention, and you want to make a public statement until you're well. Just like we were having your kidney issues, you wouldn't go out there and play a full court game of basketball because you're physically not well. Right now, you're getting some more treatment, and you want your entire body and mind to be sound and well before you address your fans or make any kind of professional statement. So just chill.
Okay, I will certainly take that under consideration. The hope is that I will get out of here either tomorrow or Monday. So we're making progress.
Excellent. You got to be honest with your doctors. You got to talk to them about what's troubling you, what's on your mind, how you feel at certain times, and let them help you. Because I know you're a very smart guy. You're fucking brilliant. And I know you probably don't want to be there, so I'm certain you can bullshit your way out of there. But that is not the goal. I'm telling you, I've done it. I know. That's not the goal. You're in an excellent position to get some help. Unfortunately, you got some insurance. You're in a state that's willing to take care of you and help you out. And it's at a time when you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. So if you need help, now's the time to get it. And you're fortunate enough to be in a position to do that, take advantage of it. Don't bullshit them, because you're just really bullshitting yourself. It's like, I know it sounds cliche, but it's like when you're in school cheating on a test. Well, it'll get you out of the grade, but you won't learn anything. The next grade is going to be much harder. So, it's a juvenile game. Get what they have to offer you. Be honest with them, be open with them, get the healing and treatment you need, so when you get out of there, you get back to your life in a way that's productive.
I agree with every word you said there. I've been honest with people. You know, I had some questions about them releasing me on Saturday, a week ago. You know, because if you release me on Saturday and I am trying to come back to the hospital 4 days later, you know, maybe you shouldn't have released me. You know, my special platonic friend who inspires me, she said, be still. We'd rather you stay in the hospital for a week and then get out and be right, as opposed to leaving and then a couple of days later you're back. So she eased my mind by saying that, so I'm not rushing out of here. I don't know if you've seen the view on YouTube, but I told you I'm on 34th and First, so I'm on the 18th floor.
It's a little muffled. It's not really to hear you because I'm actually at the show. About to go out. But listen, man, you're a fucking genius. So just because you're a genius doesn't mean you're smart. Be smart enough to take full advantage of the situation you're in, and it's all for you. Jason loves you. He's doing his best to take care of you and help you every way he can.
That's not true.
That is true. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you can't question whether or not this guy helps you out to the best of his ability. You know how frustrated I get with him. You've heard me yell at him multiple times. I know he's fucking ridiculous, but I don't question his heart, and I don't question his sincerity. Sometimes I question his intelligence. I've never questioned your intelligence. So I'm telling you, be smart and take advantage of this thing, and whatever shortcomings he had, forget those. Because his generosity and his sincerity, that's your key question. The guy's been there for you. You can't just throw that away like it's nothing.
Well, when a man threatens me when I'm in the hospital and then doubles down on that threat.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't understand what you think. For whatever reason, it's very muffled. Probably your shit. But take there, soak up the therapy, do the thing, take all the time you need, relax. For God's sake, relax. And when you get out of there, be on the path to being healthy and happy and productive. We need you doing what you do. And we need you at 100%, not 99. We need you at 100. So get to 100 so everybody can take advantage and be happy with the kind of things you produce to work. You're a great friend, it's brilliant mind, and anything less than operating at 100% is unacceptable for a guy like you. So please, just commit to doing that. I gotta render this show. I'm telling you, you gotta stop this again.
Thank you, Mr. Jet Set Raheem.
All right.
Take care. That was the man, the myth, the legend known as Radio Raheem of Seconds Out. There is a pretty well-known photo that resurfaced a couple of months ago. Dave Chappelle went and did a welfare check on Kanye West. He took one or two people with him. One of those people was Radio Raheem. So Radio Raheem is a great journalist. I was listening to some of his stuff a couple of days ago. Some of the questions he asks are so spot on. And here's the key. Someone like Radio Raheem, someone like me, we're not classically trained journalists. So what that tells you is what my good friend Elena Romero, part of the NYU clan, journalism is 70, 75, 80% instincts, 20% talent. Your journalist instincts will lead you to great stories. That is something great for your career. Because It's all about the breaking story. Currently in journalism, it's all about the here and now. It's about what's happening not now, but right now. And this is one of the reasons why we're here. We're here for the debut of James Harden in a Brooklyn Nets uniform. So, you know, for NBA fans, for people around the world, this is a big debut. So, we're here talking about it live on Instagram. Um, I am convinced that, excuse me, I'm convinced that the more that we do this, the more our audience will grow. We plan to do this 1, 2, 3 times a day. So hopefully we get to where we want to be. Like a Donnell Jones song.
Three to lead Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Nets have made a slight run,
Harris just getting
up 8.
ankle retake. Expected back. Vucevic misses from the outside. Rebounded by Clark. They got a reload with Ross, and he nails it from 3-point territory.
That's an area Orlando can take advantage. The second chance opportunities. Terrence Ross has been feeling it throughout the course of this second half.
Hard screen Durant. Two-man game. Durant's jumper is there. 35 for Kevin Durant. He's filling it up.
It's amazing because the ease of which he does it and how he does it within the flow of the offense makes it seem like he is just having a night you anticipate from.
Inside, Gordon gets it to Clark for the deuce. James Harden has 14 assists. That is a new Nets franchise record for assists in a player's debut with the team. Kevin Porter had the top mark with 13 back in 1977. Nets are shooting 64% in the second half. They lead by 5. Along with Pemberose jump shot. Vucevic came out as a factor defensively. We're down to 7:35 to play in the fourth. Ross.
2-point lead.
98-96. Terrence Ross is streaking.
As Orlando's making a mini run themselves.
Durant fades, connects, and Durant from all angles. Ninth different starting lineup tonight for the Nets. With the addition of James Harden. Gordon is fouled before the shot by Lavelle Cabarro. That's the first team foul on Brooklyn.
Very watch this, and once again, Harry doing a nice job of setting some of those screens. And Durant, his patience, his methodical play, he'll just keep moving around on the floor to find spots he wants to get to. And there's so much room between him and defenders in certain instances because of the way that
Harry sits. Ross stuck on automatic. Terrence Ross now with 21 points. Shannon Sefourier just stepped in to replace Perry. Durant can't miss. 39 for KD.
Durant can't miss, and there's not a whole lot more that you can do against a shot like that.
Joe Harris getting ready to check in along with Brown next whistle. And a shuffle of the feet. And a little dance move from Fabrizi Ransom to indicate it.
Well, and what a nice blitz there on Terrence Ross. But he does. He just faces, he squares you up. We've said it over and over again. That's the circumstance that becomes unguardable. It's just about hoping that he misses. Because of where Kevin Durant releases the ball with his eye.
So again, Brooklyn Nets playing today. We will be at the post-game press conference, you know, because again, we are an NBA journalist for over a decade.
Anthony No, volleyball style, Vucevic. He would have been a terror on the beach. Timeout, Brooklyn.
So we will be at the post-game tomorrow. I mean tonight. And in speaking with the players as well, we are hoping to be at the next game, either in person or watching on TV. When they make their debut with their new Big Three, we're probably going to have another segment tonight giving our thoughts on the Brooklyn Big Three coming together. And maybe, you know, I should wait until they all play together so we can get a better thought and imagination of how it will work out. So maybe we will wait on that. Maybe we won't. We'll see.
Dave always wanted to go on a romantic party at his vacation, but with the JetBlue card, we got there faster than he could define his relationship. One room, one trip, one.
Oh, wow.
Two. Fly faster than you think. Earn 3 times points on JetBlue purchases, 2 times in restaurants and grocery stores, and 1 time on all other purchases. The JetBlue card.
FanDuel Sportsbook makes it incredibly easy to bet live and pay. But to make it even easier, they got Hall of Famer Orlando Pace to play styles bet for you.
Kicking team's coming out.
Let's get them naked.
So we have to ask for some assistance
FanDuel Sportsbook.
because we're going to have to make our way to the little boys' room.
James Harden looking good in his debut as a Brooklyn
And
Net and showing off all
I'm gonna be honest with
his creation.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
As well, seeing the floor without thinking, his reading
No.
when it comes to the defense, and when he operates
No.
in space.
We'll hold off on that. So we're going to the bathroom to either do number one, do number two, or do both.
I'm getting my dad ready, okay?
Thank you.
2 rebounds away from a triple double. Harden off the mark. The Nets have improved their shooting with each quarter. 42% of the first, 50% of the second, 57% of the third. Vucevic sticks it. And the Nets are now 9 of 12 in the fourth. We approach 5 minutes to play. Harden swings it. Another team on Durant. Brown. Harris looking for an opening. He's fouled out front before the bench shot. No continuation.
These glasses are starting to fade. I knew it would happen at some point. We are not quite sure where we got them from. So that's a bit of a problem.
Brown puts it on the deck. Drives in. And the bank is open for Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown is a aggressiveness on the offensive end of which he's still playing within himself, but he understands how to get his shot to make sure he gets his out.
Thank you.
How was your day today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Now the goal is not to move that.
Not to move that.
Yeah.
So we have to be able to get this pole out to here.
Okay.
So we can move this back and then move it back to the spot where it was before. Like move it out and then back.
Okay. Is it possible to do a? How close am I to being?
You're right up against the window sill, so we can't move you back anymore.
Okay. So I guess we have to go this way.
Yeah. I'll just move this forward. Okay. Okay. Now lower your legs.
Very good.
The timeliness of his basket, he understands when he needs
Something I'm going to do for you is keep this over here, just so that you're not throwing stuff on the floor.
Thank you. She's telling on me for throwing stuff on the floor.
Okay.
I'm fine for now. If you can cut the light off because the backlight's getting short,
Sure.
I'll be fine in there with the TV light.
Okay. I'm going to give you your nighttime meds, the Tacro and stuff like that, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, one of the things that I actually enjoy about being in a great hospital like NYU is you can stop being an adult for a while. And being an adult is tough. So it is enjoyable to be able to stop being an adult. 3-point lead by the Brooklyn Nets. 3:15 left in the fourth quarter.
You got a temperature? Thank you.
16 to shoot. 37 minutes for James Harden.
Okay, very good. 97.8, no fever.
10 rebounds.
Are you done with the food tray too?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need more water.
Water. Sure, I can bring some more water.
I suspect not having water gives our viewers a glimpse into what I will be going to the bathroom to do. I think I just hit 3 liters of water.
Oh, for the day? You were thinking of going out?
Yeah, I don't remember what time I started, but that would be a good amount for.
Yeah, for any time of the day, that would be great.
Right. So, but I believe I started in the morning, maybe at breakfast.
Okay, so then I will bring some more bottles of water in. That way you can keep up the good trend.
Thank you. The more the merrier.
And now that the table's out a little bit, if you do need to walk back and forth to the bathroom, we're all good.
The latest. Russell Westbrook did it for Washington this season.
So we're gonna put this back up again because we're starting to experience a little leg pain.
You let me know if you want me to bring in the Tylenol
Yes.
when I come back, okay?
Yeah.
A little bit closer? Thank you.
We're very technology savvy here at NYU Langone, but what would you expect from, the genius of NYU? That's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Turn the corner, keeping an eye on what's happening with Jeff Green and Vucevic there.
So just to give you an update on my health, I do have a blood clot in my right leg, upper part of my right leg. It is the biggest ailment that I'm suffering from right now. In the same upper right leg, there is a bullet for my youthful days in Harden in there. So I didn't do anything wrong, but the bullet is there. So thank you.
And I have one more bottle back there, but I'm going to bring you a couple more.
Oh, thank you. You can put it on the side.
On the side? All right. Anything else besides water the next time I come in?
Water. Maybe just start off with a turkey sandwich.
Okay, so how about in an hour I'll come back with a turkey sandwich too. We have some mayos, but I'll make sure to bring 2 just in case.
Thank you.
Anything else you need?
I think you're good.
Good.
In the general subject, I still have those mysteries, including, where are my belongings are here. We still haven't seen the tracking down.
So what in particular are you looking for? You said, I know there were some shoes, but you have quite a few pairs here. The slides, and we have a pair of black shoes over here.
Yeah, those are garbage enough. Well, the slides are fine.
See what he has. Kevin Durant making the move, and who's wide open there in the corner, who's Brown. That's what this is all about. And this builds the confidence of your team, of the complementary players. This is the things that Steve Nash and this entire group, Kevin Durant in particular, has preached. It's about the entirety of a team. And this may be a small play that still need to finish this one off, but this is part of the building process, top to bottom.
And it answers the question, what can Brown do for you? He can make a big triple with his team now up.
Did we ever get the medicine list?
Oh, I can see if I can get one for you. I'll ask them to print one out, that way I can just show you the names of all the meds that were on.
Thank you.
That way you can do the doses as well.
Along with us, highlights, analysis, player reaction, to hear from Steve Nash. Michael Brady will be working the Zoom locker room coming up after the game here.
So yeah, now we're at 3 liters. I missed my open jumper.
I'm gonna throw this away from the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk to the bathroom, you do whatever you need to do for the rest of the of the evening, that I'll come back with a turkey sandwich and some more waters.
Okay.
Okay?
If you could just cut the.
The bathroom
Yeah.
one?
Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So again, being humble enough to ask for help is important because everybody needs help at some point. So it's good to get the help that you need.
Make it the jumper. No, he overcooked it. Vucevic the rebound. Lost a three. Short. Long rebound to Harden. And Harden fouled at midcourt. With 1:03 to play. Magic had an opportunity there with a make. Put some pressure on the nets.
Yeah, and that's great because the last person you want with the wide open three up at the top of the key is Terrence Ross. This is going to be an aspect where, James Harden just refining the game. I know that he's had a tremendous look at his first game with the Brooklyn Nets, but I guarantee he has the team, Steve Nash, there's so many areas you look at that you could start to really refine.
Excuse me.
Question right now, was it a clear path foul? Either way, Magic are over the limit.
It doesn't look like it should be a clear path to me.
The conversation right now.
It had a Harden there and then just wrap around is where he picks up the foul. So I would assume this would just be a combo foul.
I agree with Sarah, but we'll see shortly.
Question is, will Bill Kennedy announce it?
He's going to have some great eye contact. He always does.
Ready?
After further review, the play has been ruled a common foul, although we are in the penalty to be two-shot foul.
You know what? I'm going to talk to my agent about getting Bill some voiceover work.
He does have a dynamite voice.
A broadcast background.
Hey, buddy. Or broadcast future. Free throws here for James Harden. 1:04 to play. Here in the fourth. The Nets as a team are 17 of 19 at the free throw line. Tack on another, so 18 of 20. James Harden.
1:04 left in the game.
14 assists, 11 rebounds. Final minute of action. Vucevic. The baby hook goes down.
Another two for Vucevic, but this one is supposed to be over.
39 minutes. A keep away here. Magic not fouling. Nets lead by 8. 6 to shoot. Green is finally fouled by Vucevic. So once that decision was made, it probably should have done it a lot sooner. Vucevic couldn't hear it on his right hand. So Jack Green will get a chance to crack double figures here. First free throws of the night. Tonight, after the postgame, stay tuned. All new episode of Brooklyn Nets Magazine. It's updated. So discussion of the James Harden trade, spotlight on Kevin Durant, one-on-one with Steve Nash and Michael Brady. It's all coming up. There's 2 eras of Brooklyn basketball.
We are almost 2 hours in. So I believe this is our longest
So Anthony,
COVID chronicles yet.
the window, 120 to 113. Anthony now with 60
We will
points.
be
The Red Hawks
persistent.
double gives it away to Anthony with 15 seconds to play. Vucevic a three. And a loose ball foul against Clark.
Yeah, shut them from behind Durant. He was going up for that rebound.
So free throws here for Kevin Durant, who's got 42 points.
It's unreal. And Kevin Durant has made timely baskets throughout the course of this game. Consistency and ease of which he's found his spots. But I don't know if I call it a quiet 42, but it's such in the flow of the offense. And the thing we saw that really stood out here tonight was the type of ball movement and the quickness of the decision making by all of these players. And we talked about the Rams, we talked about the numbers of Harden, Joe Harris with 17 points, and a lot of those early, but Jeff Green played a pivotal role. Some of the numbers may not jump off the box score, but it is the little things that he does to keep this ball moving.
All right, time to check out the All-State Good Hands.
What a play. Gets deep inside the paint, pulls in the defense as it collapses on him, finds his open teammate on the weak side, Kevin Durant. And there was so much of that. I mean, that's what I think too, just the cross-court pass, the shifting of the defense, how you're able to manipulate where everyone's moving to find those open players and teammates.
Steve Clifford has challenged the call on the court that there was a loose ball foul on Gary Clark with 7.4 to play. So either Kevin Durant's going to get a chance to put 2 more points on the board, possibly hit Reggie Jackson at 44, or this one will be overturned. They'll jump it up.
And watching it live, it looked like there was an extension and a push on the back. How hard, I'm not certain, but I find it hard to think that this is going to be overturned.
If anything, maybe a play on at that point.
Right. See right there. And I think part of it too, the movement of Kevin Durant was bending going into a box out motion of the jump. So I think where the arm is at may have also been the motion of which Kevin Durant was already moving to.
Was he pushed? That might be the question that they've now determined. That Bruce Brown did a little piece there. Clark.
Your bird's eye view line.
Well, guess who's going to tell us?
I can't believe I love this.
The floor is yours, Bill. Take the stage and deal with it as you please.
After review of the play, it's been ruled a successful challenge by Orlando, and a personal foul has been charged to New Jersey.
Uh-oh. Bill, you did everything right, except they haven't been in New Jersey for nearly a decade. You were pitching a perfect game. This was Don Larson.
It's the uniform.
Maybe that's it.
It's the uniform. It's classic.
Yes, he's having a 1990-91 flashback.
Do you think was Bill officiating in 1991? Was that a stretch? Let's do it. It's the cadence, the pace, the punctuation, the eye contact.
I think Herb Jurecki is done telling him, you said New Jersey, yes. And Bill just, Bill's a great guy.
Is Bill not
8.6 left in this. So this is older than the academic. It would take a mini miracle for Orlando to come back. Down to a 6-point game, but again,
Kirk Turetsky just told him, and Bill said, no. No, his diction was so good. So he said New Jersey so well. It's just not where they are.
We've all made mistakes.
I mean, Bill still gets a 9.5. Clark picks up a pair. And Brooklyn will take a timeout.
Brooklyn took a timeout. Wow.
6 left. 5-point game.
With a 5-point lead in the bowl. And Orlando, will they foul?
On TNT. Our next broadcast Wednesday night. Nets and the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Got you covered here on Yes. Richard Jefferson will join me. We'll begin our coverage with FanDuel Sportsbook pregame at 6:30. Tip-off just after 7. And you know who's on the Cavs now?
Rome, the Prince.
Sorry, that was weird last night watching that game. With Jared Allen in a Cavaliers uniform.
I kept doing double things.
First of a 2-game road series in Cleveland for the Nets. So final 8.6. Nets get to advance it here. Lalo Camarillo on the floor. With Green, Harris, Harden, and Durant. Steve Clifford extends out the coach's team to get it into Harden, and a foul is given quickly with 8.2. So Harden heads to the free throw line, 30 points, 14 assists, 11 rebounds in his Nets debut.
And you mentioned it already, but Steve Clifford has done such a fine job with the
And we're down to 2 people.
Playoffs, and it just.
And this will be over shortly. Hopefully before the 2:10 mark. 2 hour and 10-minute mark.
James Harden. Bruce Brown replaces Joe Harris. And the Nets seconds away from their 3rd straight win. Apparently minutes away from their 3rd straight win. Steve Clifford is taking a timeout.
Yeah, we're really stretching this out. The last 30 seconds or so.
It was cruising.
That's typical in NBA game.
Hit a snail's pace. He had a timeout in the kitty because he got the timeout back after the coach's challenge. Next up for the Magic, they will be at the Garden to play the Knicks on Monday night.
Part of a 5-game road trip for Orlando. Just getting going with it.
Hey, look, we just got a taste of this tonight with James Harden making his Nets debut. The question that I kept asking myself, with Durant, Harden, Kyrie, is the landscape of the NBA. Does this change the landscape? And we always know there's a handful of teams that you believe has a legitimate chance to win an NBA championship. The Nets felt that they should be in that conversation before the deal, but after the deal. Your whole thought process changes on how this is going to look, how it's going to come together, and how it will gel by April, May, and dare I say June.
Yeah, and I think the Brooklyn Nets clearly had championship aspirations prior to this, but increases those with this type of additional talent.
So it's Kemper for Ross is short, and that's it. The Beard debuts in
Game over.
Puts up a
Nets win by 7.
With their 3rd in a row.
As a professional dancer or an ice skater?
The Green Bay game is over. The Baltimore Buffalo game is on. This is a tough one because Baltimore would be with the purple. Buffalo Bills with the double B. Let's see if we can navigate through these wires. Yeah, we have a lot of devices plugged in. Got plugged in, unplugged two things. Okay. Three zip Baltimore. Here we miss one.
T-Mobile knows the new year brings big news. That's why we're bringing up our best deal on the new iPhone 12 for 5G. Right now, iPhone 12 on us on every single plane. Switch now and save 20% of your bill. But it's not introductory. That's the best value of wireless. That's right. iPhone 12 on us on every 5G meter. And save 20% per month. Sure, big bonus, big savings. That's T-Mobile.
Okay, we're finally ready to go. We'll be back in a few minutes to wrap this up. Then we have to go to the Nets post-game show. Maybe a brother will get called on, maybe not, but we will be there.
This divisional playoff game being brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Mobile stay connected with America's largest 5G network. And by Walmart Plus for members for big weekly shipping. Don't order minimum. About 6,700 fans in attendance. They were all saying last week, what did you say? It sounded like 67,000. Roger and James Goodell are here. They're sure looking on with James tonight here in Buffalo. They get Kansas City for the other game tomorrow. So Allen and company at the 31-yard line. first down by Stephon Diggs. And what a combination they had with the early into the stop.
Watch this man protection to allow your quarterback to stand back there like that, survey the field, look at three different receivers, and hit his main man right on the first play. What a way to start.
Shot out here. Right off the back of 5 wide. Get to the outside, the right on the crossing right, put that with Allen. And the starter, Allen throws on the run, that field, that's incomplete. Second and 10. So Allen last week against the Colts here, including 3/4 of his passes, 324 through the air, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. He had 8 300-yard games this season after he had none in his first 2 years total.
Simply put, Josh Allen won that game against the Colts in that wild card round. It's a good question. What a great game.
He just had a few answers in that area. Second and 10. Also here, Allen fires over the middle, and he's scored by John Brown. As we take a peek at the Buffalo offense, Singletary is running back. Diggs has been tremendous after coming over from Minnesota. And they go right to the line here. No huddle on 3rd down and 6. And timeout will be taken here.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Get on good taxi to help you plan dessert. Switch today and see all the ways you can save.
Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks for that. Wait, what are those sandwich terms? Get it at McDonald's and get 2 of your base for just $6.
Is this the one here?
This doesn't look like a beginner's one.
You sure?
No way this is a buddy deal.
Yes. Maybe I drove up too far. My bad. All of you see it. So let's go places.
Wow! You gotta see the stats on that one. I get the handoff, and with 4 minutes, that gross chance of one minute for a TD, 14%. I go with that. So I accelerate. Defender distance, decibel. Wyoming out. Zero gravity, 6 points. Best flip and play of the season. Next gen stats powered by Amazon Web Services. AWS app. How about you?
No way.
No.
Yeah.
Only Discover has no annual fee on any card.
What? You. Thanks for driving, Captain.
My pleasure. Captain.
Oh. So we're both captain?
We are in this lab. So all of us see it. So let's go places.
Hey, kid.
What are you going to do? The enemy to face them say sex to be you. That actually would have been I need you to 91 days, population. Yeah, boy.
Cuba clears February 16th at NBC. Well, Porky was The Rock. He was Little Dewey. Young Rock, February 16th at NBC.
Tonight's show with Jimmy this week. Who's you got? Well, got A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez coming by. Shaquille O'Neal will be there as well. The next show is coming this week on NBC. Family Ball Game Team. There's 36 Baltimore took that time out to second of the quarter after the Baltimore team is last quarter. On 3rd and 6. Allen's going to hear that. Downfield. No coverage for James. Presented for Diggs. Staying right with him. There's Elliott and Peters in this quarterback.
Now, Peters had coverage in man-to-man, but screaming from the other side of the field was the double team. Sean Elliott came from the line of scrimmage
The show's starting.
Come on, trust me. I'll trust you. I put the dollar whiskers.
I don't think this is right.
You survived. Wait, we can't go that way. Watch this. VIP. I just think we're VIP. That stage. Trust me now. I never wrong. I did for a second, but I stopped.
Y'all new season. Toyota, let's go places.
He and Harbaugh together, 8 seasons under Andy Reid in Philadelphia. Harbaugh, special teams coach, and then McDermott, assistant on defense under the great defensive coordinator Jim Johnson. We know that Andy Reid and Johnson were like the parents, and the other guys were like the big brothers. Kids.
Something else.
Yeah.
We would allow you to run it a little bit, but you were going to pay a price for it down the road.
They start from the 10. Jackson. Everybody scores, so it does. It's a 5, second down.
So trying to play anything but his own coverage against Lamar Jackson. You have to turn defensively and cover your man. Obviously, take your eyes off of that guy. You take your eyes off of that guy for very long, you're standing in your edge there.
We're back. 2 people still here. Hope you missed us. Hope you subscribed to our channel. Let's see if the Nets are on yet. If they are,
Jackson passes on his own man, sets up Rodgers, and passes incomplete drop there by Adam. Dodge couldn't hold on. But Jackson scrambling around like a video game, bouncing on this guy, and that guy still got out of the way. And it's fourth down.
Now watch this. He's going to scramble around the ball, going to come loose. Now he goes, you know what? I can't run. How about I throw it? I'll get back out. There's the places.
so you can listen to a little of the well, it just ended. So we'll do some Nets players and then we'll be gone. Okay? Again, we are taking you into the post-pandemic life of an NBA journalist. I happen to have 10 years experience in this industry. There are obviously others with more experience than me.
Hey guys, Dusty Smith here.
Just like in real life, somebody's Zoom. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, it's still going. Kevin Durant. So we are officially done with the next press conference. Before we bid you adieu, a little about what's coming. Tomorrow, Sunday, we will have Christian women. Monday, of course, dedication to Martin Luther King. Tomorrow, uh, COVID Chronicles The Devil, a story of good versus evil. That takes you back in time. This is all kid friendly stuff. So I am fading after being here for 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna catch a cat nap and then I'll probably see you guys later. All right. Thank you for joining us. Uh, in the spirit of giving, thank you for joining us. Every little bit counts. So cash app us if you would like to contribute at $Harlem Rising Sun. HarlemRisingSon. Okay? Take care, guys.